All right, everyone. Hey, it's Howie Mill Guy here, and welcome back to another chapter of Planet Crafter. Where last time, as a recap, we left off starting the planet kind of dry and kind of basic, not a lot there. Well, we have advanced a little bit. Now there's water, we have plants, and things have kind of developed a little bit more. Little, little FYI here. I've played this game a little bit since then, just to kind of skip through on the videos. So I apologize for those that wanted to see absolutely everything. I didn't go there with this one. Um, so yeah, we have water, we have plants, we have greenery, we have grass. I'll read you a real quick uh, verse from the Bible that kind of relates to this. Genesis 1 9 through 13 says, "And God said, Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw it was good. Then God said, Let the land produce vegetation, seed bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds. And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw it, that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning on the third day." So I'm changing direction a little bit. I know it's been 3 weeks since I last put up a video, but I've made some major changes in my life, and I really want to kind of show that on the channel. I want to be able to spread some hope, but spread God's word too, because as anyone who knows me knows, I am a devout Christian. I'm a non-denominational, and just the way I like it. I will not judge anybody for what they practice, what they believe, whatever. That's not the way I'm going to do that. I'm here just to spread a message of hope and to show everybody a good time while gaming. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, please, if you like this content and you like the videos that I'm putting out, leave a like, subscribe. It'll really help the channel. And if you want to, comment on the video. Anything really, like any ways that I can improve will help immensely. I assure you. I'm still kind of new at recording videos. Let's go do some exploring, I think, and let's see what we can find. So if I come up on anything interesting, I'll pop in and say, hey, yeah, there's this really cool wreck or this really cool area. Of course, we have water and all that, and we have plants growing up here now where there weren't before. But if there's like just something major, I'll pop in and we'll talk about it. We'll just have some fun with it. Welcome back. So, of course, I've discovered a ladder with some buildings around it. This one doesn't look like it has anything. Oh, it does. So we're going to deconstruct this debris and see what's in here. Oh, that's a lot of super alloy. We're definitely going to be needing that. Even though I have all of the super alloy that I can handle, you can never have too much. Especially in this game. A mutagen. That will be something that we will definitely be using later. There's a capsule here as well. Kind of similar to the one I landed in. And let's see what this says. Of course, yep. But this isn't the original landing place, so let's unload everything in there. Let's take the water. Make sure that we've got that. Take food and water. And also see a ladder. Now, anytime you see these ladders in game, go ahead and just automatically assume that they're leading you to something that's pretty good. So, and like I said, I don't want to spoil too much of the game for you. Nope, I don't have the deconstruction chip yet. That's fine. Thermoseed. Now we're in a secret underground base. Super secret. Oh, a bunch of chests. That's some pretty good stuff in it, I might just have to say. I've got plenty of llama seed, so I'm just gonna take what I need. And if I want to, I can come back later. So, there's really no rush. But, of course, I'm going to go back up top and unload all this. Boom. And I'm running low on room. Of course. And there is a little bit of a different area that is right here that I spotted earlier. So we're just gonna boom. I may end up dropping some iron because, yeah, this is a lot of iron. Looks like someone might have gone crazy. Someone hit something behind the wall that was clearly meant to be hidden, but, well, you know me, I don't always follow by the rules, so I'm going to break that wall down. Why? Because it's fun. That's why. So, of course, yeah, I'll be needing to come back here. But I'm already full in my truck, so I'm going to take what I need. And you know the drill. So, there we go. I've got a full load. So now I say let's get on back to base and unload. And, oh, yeah, that is full. So yeah, let's get on back to base and unload, and I'll start talking again whenever we get back and get going. And we're back. So now that we have some full backpacks, let's go ahead and start using some of this stuff. Whole bunch of stuff that just got unlocked, which I like a lot. So yeah, we're gonna get this stuff all put up, and this could take a little bit. So what I'm gonna do here is skip forward a little bit, and you know the drill. We'll be right back. Alright, now we've gotten that all unlocked, or unloaded. I say we see what we can build here, because there's been a lot of stuff come unlocked. Tier 3 jetpack, which I'm already using a Tier 2, I believe. I believe I'm in a Tier 2. No, I'm at a Tier 1. So time to upgrade. Super alloy, sulfur, osmium, and aluminum. So, here's super alloy, osmium, aluminum, and I forgot what else, so we will just have to go in and look. Sulfur. We need a sulfur. So, let's get a sulfur. Now, what it's going to do, since I'm already wearing a Tier 1 jetpack, it's just going to take the one I've got and use it, and upgrade it. Now let's go to tier 3. Super alloy, 2 osmium, 2 explosive powders. Like I said earlier, a lot of stuff is going to start using super alloys. So it's one of those things just to kind of get ready for. Because from here on, now everything that you build is going to have a super alloy attached to it. It's going to need one. So let's also check to see what else I've gotten. Tier 2 flower spreader. This adds on a lot more oxygen and a lot more plants. So we're going to replace the tier 1s that we have and put in some tier 2s. So that is going to be 2 water, 2 super alloy, 2 fertilizer. Well, I know this one produces 4 water. I'm going to use 4 super alloy and 4 fertilizer. If I have 4, which I should. I do. Let's make that oxygen and plant number go up. Shall we? Now, what we're going to do here is take the golden seed out of that. Put it in there. That one's a tier 2. Aha, there it is. Yeah, it's going to look a little kind of bland for a second, but that's okay. Now, I think I can... No, because I've only got 1 fertilizer left. Well, I got enough. So, what we're going to do is build 1 more. Kind of close to where the optimizer is. So that way it's just there. Let's take a golden seed out of there because those are kind of few and far between. You find golden seeds in the golden crates. And of course, golden crates are rare, as they're supposed to be. So, you know, use them when you have them. Just like the water. Drink it when you got it. So, all right. I say let's go explore some more. Shall we? If I don't back into my shelter. So, I hope everyone's had a good 4th of July. America 250. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And, you know, I really truly hope that everyone's had some fun gaming. And, you know, hey, if any of my viewers here have gaming channels or YouTube channels that they want to share, leave me a link in the comments. I'll definitely hop on and subscribe to you. So, and I'll view your videos. I'll watch them because hey, I'm always looking for new content to watch myself. I'm a consumer just like everybody else, and I like to consume content. So, you know, if any of you are new to this channel and you may have a YouTube channel of your own, leave in the comments. You know, I'd like to watch some of your content. You know, leave you some comments as well. Of course, the comments coming from me are usually always going to be friendly. I'm not always one to comment on videos though, so kind of a almost a beware kind of deal. But hey, if I like it, I'll leave a like. So anyway, enough talking, and yeah, let's go hunting, shall we? Let's see here. These rock formations in this game are pretty cool, by the way. Like, I like them. Like, Miju Games, you did really well. So, keep it up. Oh, another place we can't get to because of the ice. Now, of course, we can't get over here in this dust too much because I know it will start, like, definitely harming health. But the further along we get into the game, the will more of that dust will push back. So I'm just kind of driving around here. I'm not really looking for wrecks. I'm just driving around. And I know I've missed some key builds here, some key add-ons such as the unlimited oxygen for my rover. That I'll get to here in a little bit. But this is more of a hey, let's chill, have some fun, do a fun gaming video, and hope you like kind of deal for me. So, ooh, lava area. And yes, from experience that I've had before, you definitely don't want to hop into that lava. Insert funny effect here. The more you know kind of effect. You definitely don't want to be in there. So, I'd like to not get in there. But, of course, around here, there's also a lot of minerals that are around. There is some obsidian that I'm going to gather real quick, because the obsidian I know I need for a few things I've been looking at. So, we're going to gather some of it. And, ooh, super alloy too. So, let's see here. Yep, there's obsidian and super alloy all around here. So, definitely going to take as much of that as I can, because, well, why not? And of course, the more super alloys, the better. So I'm robbing this planet of its minerals, of its precious metals. Yeah, well, I'm robbing it because I like it. I don't know what else to say to that comment. Sorry, I'm having fun in game, so Let's see here. Cobalt, some normal minerals. Yeah, some normies. Of course, we do have a shipwreck over here. I may explore it while I'm on video. I may not. It's one of those spoilers, I guess, that I don't want to give too much away. So, one of those kind of deals. Some things are better left to playing yourself. So, that's what I will say about that. There are some parts of this game that are better left for the to the new one to come in and explore themselves and enjoy. Because the thing behind creating these videos too is I want you to have fun with it. So I'm going to show you brief parts of it while still allowing you to really enjoy it. So, need oxygen. Don't need anything else. But I think I've gotten a good amount of obsidian in, so I'm going to explore this little ladder. See what's in here. Some things I'll give away. I guess I'm just being a little picky on what I do. Oh, I went out. Of course, this is all open, so I wonder. But debris, and of course, a few more items inside. And I'll be back later to break these down as well, because, well, they will help. And what I'm going to build. You can kind of see a recurring theme here too, by the way. Everything that you get, everything that you gather, these shipwrecks, abandoned bases, they have stuff in them that's going to help. So, you know, the game's not out here to be too difficult, but it's there to be fun. You know, you can terraform the planet the way you want to, in ways. You know, it's just you can terraform it the way you want to, and as far as like building your own buildings and placing different objects where you want to place them, and definitely a cool deal. I'm exploring this tunnel because it looks different. Okay, I didn't mean to go here, but hey, this is actually a pretty cool area. So, you know, there are different endings to this story, to this game, if you will. And this area is what we call a warden's area. It's another kind of alternate storyline, if you will, to the game. I'm not going to crack open too much, but there is also a wiki on this game. That's pretty good read too. The warden's ending, I won't really get too much into. It's a good ending. I like it. I just, yet again, it's one of those, I don't want to throw another spoiler out if I don't have to. So, you know, we won't really be doing that. Of course, at the end of this, at the end of the Prime series, I will be using one of the endings. So, you'll get to see one of them. So I'm not going to leave y'all hanging like that. But now I have to find a way out of here. Because, yep, I don't want to be stuck in here. And I get lost pretty easy. So, at least in tight and close, or enclosed spaces. But the way they've decorated this area, it's really, really nice. Again, kudos to the developer, Miju Games. You guys did a really good job. So, of course, I see an opening here. Let's see what it leads me to. Yep. A whole different area that is still closed off. Yep, this is a closed off area still that I haven't gotten to yet. Just because certain parts of the map will unlock as you terraform along, as you advance in terraformation, if you will. So I'm just going to skip over that because I want to play it through. So yeah, I'm just going to be on top of Planet Prime right now for a few minutes. And I'm going to get back to base. So yeah, you can see my base all the way from down here. But yeah, I'm going to get back to base, call the vehicle back, and I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. So now I'm back inside base. I want to show you a real quick, easy hint too. So if you leave your vehicle behind somewhere, you can always get it back. This vehicle with a little box button, just click on it, select the vehicle to bring back. I only have one vehicle, so it automatically pops back up. And let's start unloading, because this is really what you do is you go gather a bunch of stuff in Rex and then you unload it for materials. Of course, they're materials that you're going to need, so I'm never going to downplay that. But I'm also going to, I think, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I want to build a super alloy rod as well while I'm at it. Super alloy rods, I like to build them because they're useful for one, as far as different builds go, and for two, they just an easy way to use excess super alloy up when you start having excess amounts of it. They're an easy way to get through it. So just go ahead and I'm going to build a few more lockers here because I know that I'm needing a storage. Never have really too much storage, in my opinion. So, and I like to try to keep things separated a little bit, keep things organized, if you will. So, there's that. How many? I have 7. Let's get one more super alloy. And let's get an aluminum from over here and make a super alloy rod. Another one. Because I know I've got more super alloys out in the truck. Of course, I could be proven wrong, but I do thoroughly believe that I've got more out there. Plant multiplier fuse. I'm going to build another. This one's pretty cool. So, I've got some other fuses here too. Oxygen, plant, heat, and pressure. Those are the 4 main ones that you're going to run into in game, by the way. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things that once you get to this point in the game, you're going to start using them. And they're in game really, really extremely valuable. So, you know, just little tip of the trade, if you will, hint of the trade. I don't know what they call it out there, but yeah, they're really good to have. Osmium, let's go ahead and drop a fabric. Yeah, I'm building up on that fabric too, which is about to start really becoming useful. Let's gather all this out of the truck and unload it. I'm going to get this unloaded and I'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay, let's do a little bit more exploring. Then I think I'm going to cut this video off because I'm already at a good amount of time here. So I'm going to go this way this time. Now, as we can see, of course, there are a lot of waterfalls up here. Before, there was nothing but ice. This was snow-capped, as you can see the mountains above it. This was all nothing but ice before. And now, of course, with the heating that has happened on this planet, of course, still desert. There always was desert here, but now there's some different waterfalls. And I like driving through it because it's pretty cool. So, got some different waterfalls. Bijou Games has updated some of this as well. Because I can see these little solar panels, they used to not be here before. So, there's definitely been some updates taking place within Planet Crafter itself. I like it. Let's go back to the vehicle and do a little bit more exploring. Of course, there are a lot of chests out in this area. I know that there's a gold chest somewhere. I just don't remember where. If you know and you've played this game, leave it down in the comments. You know, leave a location, or if you want to, fine, I'll find it anyway. Not to sound smart or anything, but like, it's still fun to find this stuff too, especially if you don't know where it's at. You know, it's still fun to find it. So, you know, this game for me is still an immensely fun game. I love playing it. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm recording it. Because, hey, share the love, share the joy, right? Oh. This area I've not been to. And now we're starting to get some little trees here. Pretty cool. Let's drive on up. Still keep on exploring, you know. I see a cross there. Little cross statue. That's pretty cool. Of course, we got a shipwreck here. From the way it looks, yeah. Shipwreck. Now, this is new. So there's a shipwreck. Looks like behind here. Let's go see what it's about. Because this used to be just a wall that was behind here. Ooh, this is a totally new area. Alright. Let's see what this area is about. Yeah. Okay. Little gold spaceship here. Gold, like, there's gold panels from what I can see up there. All right. This is pretty cool. Let's see what's up these stairs. Now, I'm not going to try to give away too much. This is an area that I haven't been to before either. So, I really don't want to give away too much. But it's just fun to explore it. Waterfalls coming down. That is really cool. Looks like almost like the lost city of Atlantis almost. Because you can see it underwater here. This is nice. This is really cool. Stairway leads down to somewhere. Of course, you got some buildings around here. All right. This is pretty cool. This is a totally new area that I really didn't know much about. So, yeah, we'll take a small, like, kind of an overview look around, and I really don't know what part of this planet this connects to, but I'm game to really stay on Prime longer. So, Miju Games, awesome job. Like, you guys did a really good job. A big wreck. I'm gonna have to explore that. I see an underwater channel connecting to this building right here. I see vines here, which I know anytime you see vines, there's usually something on the other side in this game. Okay, that goes way down. So yeah, I've got some more exploring to do. Tunnel that's going up somewhere, which, of course, I can't get up to the top yet because it's not unlocked yet. 32 GTI terraformation. So, yeah, I don't know what's up there. It's a bunch of ice, clearly. So, yeah, we'll be seeing this area again at 32 GTI, which will be a little ways from now, but that's okay. But definitely some cool stuff around here that's just new to me, I guess. A lot of stuff I haven't seen. So, kudos to Miju Games for all this development here, all this extra and the updates. Like, you guys really kept it going, keeping this game alive. So, awesome job. Of course, I don't know where this goes out to. I have no idea. So yeah, you're seeing it for the first time, just like I am. So that's if you haven't played this game before, or played the update. So it looks like it goes around the outside of the planet. So I don't think I want to go out there, but I do want to see this area. Okay, a little like, yep, I'm going to be taking all of that. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's definitely some goodies up around here. There are a lot of goodies up around here. So I'm going to have to really explore this area. Oh, crap. Yep, I'm running low on oxygen. So I'm going to meet you guys back at the main base. And because, yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to die. So, yep, I'm going to meet you guys at the main base. And we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I think I'm going to cut this video here. I'd like to thank you for watching, for one. And like I said, if you haven't already, like this video, hit that subscribe button. Help me out a little bit. And if you'd like to, leave a comment on what I could do better. Please, guys and gals, let's keep this constructive here. Also, let's just try to make people happy, make others happy, and spread a good message of hope out in the world because the world needs more of it. I know. And until next time, this is Howie Mill Guy signing out. God bless.